Hello, Pisces. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Astrology, and it's so good to be here with all of you today. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to those of you this is your first time here, and thank you to all of you who are returning. Pisces, there has been a lot of energy going through our chart in our 6th and 12th houses as Pluto and Mars have opposed each other. So you may have felt some things come up in the last couple of days that have felt tense, that have felt like your subconscious or your psyche has been a little bit affected, or maybe even your physical health, issues at work. Those are all kinds of different things that could be coming up. But in your channeled messages, what I was getting is that there's a lot of projection energy that is coming forward at this time. Some of the feelings that you might be feeling are actually not yours. They are someone else's, or being projected onto you from people that you may not know. Or that you don't realize are doing it, which is definitely like a 12th house energy. You may have had instances of feeling anxious, feeling irritable, maybe going through like a mental spiral over the last couple of days, and Spirit is saying it's time to get your feelings and your energy grounded again. I pulled the King of Pentacles, and so there's a need for all of us who are feeling like we're in hermit mode to get outside and to really connect with nature, connect with the sun, connect with the ground. Grounding would be a great technique at this time, with no shoes on if you can, to put your feet directly to the earth, to bring your energy back into the body, because you may be kind of hovering in your higher chakras and feeling a little bit all over the place. Beyond that, there could be conversations that are being had behind the scenes right now that you will become made aware of. And if you have been feeling very solitary, take this as a time to reflect on why that might be. But this is a perfectly normal instance for you right now, as Spirit has been trying to talk to you. So we're going to be using the Solitary Witch deck and the Witch's Tarot. I feel like some of you may be coming into your gifts as well at this time, really focusing on your spiritual calling, on your spirituality. You may even be, You may even be focusing in on a little bit more of occult practices, witchcraft techniques, candle magic, cord cutting, returning to sender, getting back in tune with meditation. Grounding, again, would be good for you at this time, because there is a lot of spiritual energy flying. So we're just going to pick one card from here. These are not super intuitive cards, so I will be reading out of the book. If you have any questions, Pisces, please drop them in the comments below about anything I've said. Also, if you want to skip around, I have timestamps for you in the description box. All right, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the highest white crested light, we ask that you come into the room at this time to connect me with the dear Pisces. Protect this space, protect my energy, protect their energy at this time as we dive into whatever it is that you need for us to know. All right, we have the Witch's House. Ooh, interesting. So immediately, what I see here is you may feel a little bit disconnected. I see a house over here, a young girl over here. She's in a forest or a wooded area where she's protected, but there may be some issues or energy within a home or a home situation, a family situation, an actual structure that has been off balance. Your sense of self and your sense of foundation may feel tested at this time. And I also feel this energy where she is a little bit nervous to approach this house, but she's headed towards the house. So again, houses could be very significant to you. Are you going through a period of buying or selling a home? Are you going through a period where you're trying to find a sense of home within your physical body, getting more in touch with who you are? Have there been issues and disturbances within your home and family life? Let's check out what the book has to say. It's card number 36. And these are a little bit long, so again, if you don't want to wait for them, timestamps below. Every witch needs a place or a space she calls her own. Perhaps the solitary one needs that sacred home most of all. She will paint the rooms the color her heart longs for. She will water the plants in their pots, cultivate the herb garden, and create the library where her book friends will live. She has none of these things, not of her own, not in the present moment. And so she will magically bring her witch's house to life. Whether the home is one you have established or one you dwell in, or one you seek to find and claim as your own, it is time to manifest an aspect of home, so that where you live mirrors the beauty of your unique and precious soul. It is time for you to contemplate what you need within a space. Dream what you wish to see into being. Shape it in your mind and feel the belonging there in your heart. Begin when the moon is new, and when she waxes, continue through her cycles. Then seek the home of your heart, quest for it. Dream relentlessly of it until it is yours. That place of memories and soul, the place of peace and sanctuary within an unstill world. The proof that you can bring into form that which has existed only in wishes and dreams. You are a witch, and your wishes can become spells, and those spells can become the most powerful of all manifestations. Use all your witchy ways to bring this space into being. Whether it is moving or reshaping a home or finding privacy and quiet within a busy space, you are adept, and you can do this. You must, however, take all steps and dream and weave it into being. A true home, a true anchor for your wild wisdom is yours. Bring it home. So meaning, wishing, dreaming, longing for a place to be completely of your own self, knowing it can be manifested, deciding to take the steps to walk the path of magic to bring about your heart's desire, a need for a magical space without intrusion or opinion on its appearance and contents, yours entirely. Wow. So I feel as though that's going to resonate for so many of you. And if you don't resonate as being a witch, please don't take it with a grain of salt when it says you are a witch, this, and that. You are going through a time period right now, Pisces, where the home itself is being highly aspected in astrology. There has been expansion of the home, changes in the home, a lot going on within the home, and maybe you feel lost within your home. Maybe you don't feel like where you are right now is a place you could call home. So what this card is telling us to do is to manifest into being that space which we need. Obviously, wherever you are, you can build a foundation. So start wherever you are, Pisces. Do whatever you can to find that stability, to find that growth, to find that place of belonging, a place where you feel safe. But also understanding that if you utilize your magic, your power of manifestation, using the power of the moon cycles, and also making sure that you are actually in tune with what it is that you want, being very specific. So I encourage you to write down what you want in this home, in this space. You will actually see that it begins to materialize. And so as I'm looking at this image here, and as she's looking at this house, I feel like that home to her is not where she belongs, and she wishes that she had something else. So don't just be on the sidelines of your life, Pisces. Really put yourself in the driver's seat and allow yourself to create that foundation and create for yourself a sacred space where you can actually grow. Many of you, what I feel is when you actually find this house, this home, you're going to actually begin to grow as a person in many ways. Your finances will probably increase. Your relationships will be better. Your health is going to improve. I see a lot more peace in your everyday life. And so this house, if you've been manifesting it, it's on the way. Continue to do so. And if you haven't started, now is the time. So current situation for Pisces. 6 of Pentacles. So this did come out in your pre-shuffle. So that's interesting. It's coming out again. And so what this is telling me, Pisces, is you're in a space right now to receive a gift from God. There is going to be a house or some type of stable foundation, a new home. Might be an apartment for some of you. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But there will be a new home that is gifted to you from your spirit team. You've worked hard for this though, because Pentacles do reflect our actual outer work. And what may happen is you may actually be gifted this home. You may actually be gifted the finances to purchase this home. You may come into some type of agreement with someone where they are able to help you acquire this home. But there is a gift attached to this. And for many of you, that gift is a new home. So that's beautiful. I really do feel like Spirit is saying, this is something I have wanted to give you for a very long time. A place where you would belong, a place where you can be yourself, a place where you will thrive and where you will be safe. Channeled message. What's challenging this acquisition of this house? What's challenging the Six of Pentacles, this gift? The Tower, the Five of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So, Pisces, recently, what used to feel like home, it seems like there was a big shattering there. This could be feeling out of place, a physical fire, some type of destruction with a flood or tornado, like some type of natural, what do we call it? A natural disaster could have taken away your home in a physical sense. Some of you, this is more in a spiritual sense, though, that there has been discontent, disharmony, disarray. I'm just hearing dis, like dis. Any kind of word you can almost think of that would start with like dys or dis. So you've been separated from this feeling of connection, from this feeling of happiness, warmth, safety. And where you've been living has been a place of unfamiliarity. It's just doing the job. It may be quite uncomfortable. It just doesn't feel like a space where you can thrive. I feel like there's this energy of I'm just surviving. I'm just making it. I'm just here because I have to be here for the time being. And in all things have gratitude. But this Tower came and it took your home, either in a physical or a spiritual sense. And that is what right now is blocking this energy of you having that home. So there was an actual destruction at the home space. Sorry, my incense fell. And what I'm seeing here with the Five of Cups is it's left you in a state of just sadness, depression for some of you, longing to be in a space where you can call it your own. So there's also been this emotional havoc that's been placed in your life where you haven't been able to manifest what you desire because you really haven't been in the right heart space. So you need to open the heart to a new home. You need to open the heart to new beginnings. And you also have gone through a lot of turmoil. So for some of you who may have physically lost your home, this has been a really difficult part of you. There's so many people near where I live in California where fires wiped out their homes. And everything they owned is now gone. Maybe a few things that they could find here or there if they were even safe to take with them because of all of the, the toxins and whatnot. But what I feel Spirit is saying is that Tower that took your home, either in a literal or figurative sense, because some of you, it was emotional unrest from family, from relationships, partnerships, things like that. Maybe someone passed away that you love as well. It did not allow you that happiness, that home, that energy that you desired to feel safe, to feel protected, to feel vibrant within. And so you haven't been able to walk into this new home yet. You haven't been able to manifest or receive that gift yet. It hasn't come through. Finances could be blocking some of you as well. But with the Four of Cups in reverse, I'm going to show it to you in the upright. It is an energy here that I love to see in the reverse. You're moving past this energy of everything is not working out for me. And you're seizing the opportunity that is being presented to you. And this particular reading or tarot deck, the cup that's being presented is in the mermaid's hand. And so there's a part of you who's ready to move beyond this disappointment phase and move forward. So I really love that this is in the reverse, because you're actually moving out of this energy right now where you have been quite discontent and just sitting here waiting and wishing on a miracle for your home life. There is an actual shift in your energy that is taking place. So that's beautiful, but it's been challenging. You have been in a state of just lack, I feel like, in regard to home, and big emotional shifts, physical damage, or, more of a figurative sense where family and friends and relationships, partners have caused issues. Some of you may have even lost a home because you lost a job. But what are your strengths at this time? We have the Knight of Wands and the Shadow Box. So this is actually the Devil card in this deck. This is my first time using this deck as well. This is called the Witch's Tarot. So your strength right now is you have ambition like no other. The Devil is a Capricorn energy, right? So the Shadow Box is like, okay, I've gone through the shadows. I've gone through the despair. Knight of Wands is, I see it, I want it, I got it. So you're utilizing this like fiery energy of, I've been through so much. I cannot possibly continue to live like this. I have got to put the pedal to the metal with this Knight of Wands energy. And combining those two, you have like this force that can't be broken of, I will accomplish this feat. So your strength is like this devilish ambition to actually take home ownership or a new living situation, a new place to call home, into your hands. And I see you having a lot of ambition, going after it, and writing down what it is that you desire, because with the Wands energy, it is about our desires. It's about our wants. It's about our wishes. So make sure that you're putting that into, the universe, writing it down, speaking it out loud. This is what I want, and see how God blesses you. Area of focus for Pisces at this time. Page of Cups. So Spirit wants you to focus on the good. Everything could be falling apart around you. Everything could be in just a state of unrest. You may have boxes packed, like I have some boxes packed, and I've got some rooms that haven't been touched, and there might be a little energy of like disarray in your life. But Spirit is saying, focus on the good. Focus on the good news that could come in. Ride the wave. You see this wave behind this child here. Have expectation of the good and continue to create and to do things that bring you joy, even where you are, until the home is there. Focusing on gratitude, having a positive attitude, and really just continuing to be a vessel of good cheer is a way in which we can help manifest from a higher vibration. So they don't want you to go into that low vibe 5 of Cups for too long, because it could block you from receiving what it is that you need. Okay. Near future for Pisces. Two of Pentacles. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell me a little bit more. The Hermit. Okay. Okay, so what I see for you is right now you're in this toss-up energy of how to move forward, where to move forward. Maybe you're also juggling your finances. You're trying to figure out what exactly is needed for you to move on and to attain what it is that you desire. I see you juggling between speaking up for yourself with the Queen of Swords in reverse, and also with the Hermit card going within. There's a struggle that you've been having of actually vocalizing, materializing things, because you've been stuck in this Hermit energy. You are in this toss-up of being on the brink of almost giving up in the near future. Almost in a space where you're not yet really pulling this energy in like Spirit would want you to. The Queen of Swords, She takes the throne and she means business. She speaks her truth. She calls things into order, and the hermit goes within. And so there could be this battle you're having right now of, my life right now has me feeling like I can't speak up for myself, or there might be situations that are kind of beyond my control that is trying to shut down your throat chakra, trying to shut down your manifestations. And then you've got this hermit energy, which is almost keeping you inward and recluse, a bit too detached from your movement forward. And so Spirit says in the near future, you're going to be juggling with these two energies. What I want to tell you to do is to utilize this energy for your benefit. Instead of really being super, super inward, I want you to inverse these cards. I want you to come out of hiding. You've done a lot of shadow work and soul searching, and you know what you need. You know what it is that you want to call in. You need to call this in. You need to call in the home. You need to allow yourself to speak your truth. Let your spirit team know what it is that you desire, and walk boldly into this new beginning. Come out of the shadows and find that balance within yourself that you so desperately need. Find your center, because you may be a little bit off-centered in the near future. Interesting. That was a little bit of a hard message to pull from those cards, but thank you, Spirit Guides, for that. Recent past. So recent past, you have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So what I feel here is this home, you can see this castle in the background. Although filled with so many things that you may have loved at one time, it's been a burden. It could have even been filled with someone or you know, a group of people that you love, but it's become a burden. And it's time for you to move on, Pisces. So that recent past energy, I feel like this person is kind of like deciding for themselves, like, let's take these rods elsewhere. And I know I have this big, beautiful castle that I could go back to, but it's time for me to make amends with myself and start anew. And if that means I have to start brick by brick, if I have to start over, if I have to level the ground myself and put each stone in place and put each stick in place, I will do it. But this is an energy here where it's like, it's time for you to put down the burden of whatever this emotional energy is that kind of is no longer giving you joy. And it's time to focus on the journey ahead. It will be heavy to some degree, but it's about getting to the finish line when we see those tens. So you're about to put down the weight and the heaviness of this old place of belonging, and you're venturing out on your own. And that's giving me Page of Wands energy, where you're stretching your imagination and you're building something new. And for many of you, I feel like you're going to go on a journey, or this journey to home is a journey of the inward self. And how much do you trust yourself to go in a new direction and be on your own and do things differently? It's time. It's really time. People may not understand where you're going, why you're moving the way that you are, or what's going on in your life, Pisces, but I just feel like Spirit's saying continue forward regardless. Advice? If you take this leap, Pisces, with the Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups, if you move into this new energy that's calling you to change, to go somewhere new, to try something different, to relocate, to go through this period of turbulence, you will come out on the other side so happy. There is a move that needs to take place in your life for you to get to the other side. It's going to require a lot of willpower. It's going to require a lot of determination. And for many of you, you will have to go it alone. It's interesting because most Six of Swords shows a person being pushed by another person. So some of you, this is embarking on a journey by yourself. Not all of you, but for some of you, this is really like, I am being led to go here, or this is what I desire, so I'm going to make it happen. And you're having to go this journey alone. But what it's going to do is bring so much abundance, so much fulfillment, so much joy into your life with this Nine of Cups. You are going to be so fulfilled. And again, I feel the energy coming through these cards that people may not understand where you're going, why, the detour you had to take. Maybe you have to scale back before you can push forward into something better. But this is what you have to do to secure your peace, your happiness, your fulfillment. This is a journey that God has given to you so that you can find, the house, the home, even if it's just on the inside of you, that brings you more joy, peace, clarity, and allows you to be yourself each and every day. Your environment, Ace of Pentacles, Pisces, this is beautiful. This is a new offer. Some of you are going to receive actual big payouts. Some of you are going to be receiving offers of a purchase of your home, and then you move to that place, so take it as it resonates. But many of you are walking into this new energy of, I have a home now that I can call my own because I've been given the abundance and the ability to purchase and move forward, to pay for, if you're doing rent, to pay for this new home, this new house, this new condo, this new apartment. Whatever it is for you, there is an opportunity here. And it's going to be a beautiful one. And that's shining in your environment right now. So for some of you, again, this is that new job that comes through that allows you to pay for this. This is that house that finally is purchased. This is that offer that's finally accepted and you get paid for the home. This is you receiving some kind of payout. Might even have to do with a lot of you dealing with legal issues right now. But God is offering this to you, a new start, a brand new beginning, Pisces. This is beautiful. Hopes and fears. This is going to be a solitary journey, which is why we're using the Solitary Witch Oracle today. But this is going to be a journey of the heart, soul. Two of Cups. You just want to be in a state of happiness with your person, or honestly, if you don't have a person, with yourself. Finding this centeredness again. So I don't want to say, just for everybody, you're going to have a person, because some people don't. Some people are definitely moving into this alone. But this is about new connections, new people, going with the love of your life, your soulmate, connecting with one on that journey or when you get there. This is about a hope for revival, for celebration, for renewal, for companionship, and also just being able to cheers and be yourself. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about their hopes and fears. This is a very beautiful energy, Pisces, of you just wanting to be happy. You've been held up for a while with the Hanged Man, and there's been a lack of movement, but you see this pentacle right here, right? That's what's coming in. You've been waiting for it. So some of you have been waiting on something for a while to come through. Some type of payout, some type of assistance, some type of opportunity. For others of you, this is going to be a gift that you inherit, but you've been waiting for a while. And you're like, is it going to work itself out? And with the Death card here, you're ready for this to be over, this current situation that you're in to be over, and to transform and take you to the next station, the next part of your life. And you will get there. Sorry, the camera died. But I feel like there's going to be people along the way with this Two of Pentacles as well who help you to achieve this situation, this new home, this new place of belonging. It's going to work itself out, Pisces. Expect some information to come in soon. You may receive a text, a phone call, an email, but some news is being delivered to you about this Ace of Pentacles coming in. Potential outcome at this time for Pisces and this new home. This is beautiful. You have the King of Wands and you have the Four of Swords. So what I see here is someone who is so happy, so passionate. They feel good, they look good, they smell good, they're happy where they are. and you're being placed in a place where you can flourish. The King of Wands is an entrepreneurial king. Many of you can start up your businesses and focus on things that you love and allow yourself the joy of experiencing a home and a neighborhood and a lifestyle that is more in alignment with who you are and who you've always wanted to be. You can be yourself. Again, the King of Wands embodies Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there's this fiery, proud, this is who I am energy that comes into your life from this home. And this home brings you a lot of security, and it also brings you rest. With the Four of Swords, you don't have to fight anymore. You can rest. This is going to be a place of healing for you. This is going to be a place of nurturing your heart, your soul, and giving you that peace of mind that you've been desiring from a home for a really long time that you just didn't have. So allow yourself to revel in the energy and the beauty of this home as it comes in, because it's going to be something that really allows you to just be like, wow, this is beautiful. Follow your intuition, Pisces. This is a dark time, I feel like, for many of you right now as you're navigating this home situation. And you may oftentimes not understand what is going on, Spirit. You know, there's this longing you have for a new home, for an opportunity. And you're like, I feel like I'm just stuck. That's where that Hangman came through. But the Moon card is saying, you know, you have to go through sometimes the subconscious. You have to understand the karmic ties that you have to cut with people to get where you need to go. You also have to understand right now, you're being asked to navigate really murky waters to get to the other side. And it's not been easy. So Spirit says, save your money, be cautious with your spending, be prepared, you know, have a little cushion if you can, be prepared for what is to come. And Nine of Pentacles is here and King of Pentacles is here. You're going to be okay. That new home, that opportunity that wants to come in, let's put it in between. It's going to bring you an abundance of happiness, of joy, of prosperity. And you're going to have the opportunity to have the home of your dreams. Some of you are getting this home because you're walking into a single energy, meaning that you're walking away from a relationship or you're getting an inheritance of some sort. Maybe there was a divorce that led to this. Maybe you got a new job or maybe from being self-made from the things that you're doing at home. And this new home, again, I feel like for many of you, it is going to bring in even more abundance. And that King of Pentacles is saying you are going to be so grounded here. You're going to feel so safe and so secure here. And you're going to love where this place is. You're going to feel good in these four walls. And it's going to offer you the stability that you've needed for so long. And remember, this is a gift from your spirit team because they believe that you deserve this. All right, we're going to pull a little bit of oracle on this. Wrap up your reading here, Pisces, but I'm very happy to give you this news. It's very, very auspicious. Spirit guides, any messages here? It says, if you want peace, prepare for war. So some of you are going to have to kind of go to war to get to this house, though. And some of you, that was the natural disaster. For others of you, it could be the divorce. It could be having to walk away from people that you love. But you want peace, right? So to get to the other side, that's why that person was in the Six of Wands in that boat by themselves. Some of you are going to have to really break away from a lot of people. And a lot of people are not going to be happy with your decision. But this is a gift. You're receiving a gift from the universe for your hard work. That's that Six of Pentacles. Sit, watch, observe, then make your move. So you're going to be given the proper navigation on how to get there. To get to this home. To get to this new place. That's that moon card energy where you just have to kind of listen to your intuition. Move slowly. Take your time. It says rumors, verbal abuse, lies, slander, judgment, psychological projection. So this is all the things that you could be dealing with in the homes that you live in, that you're trying to get away from. Remember how I said like people might be projecting onto you right now. There's conversations being had. Some of you are moving and people don't want you to move. People don't understand it. They say you're too young. They're mad that you're walking away from an agreement or some type of contract that you have with them. Some people don't trust where you're trying to go, but you have to just do you. It says, you don't own me. Detachment, domination, escaping, and freedom. So some of you are really feeling trapped where you are. This is your break free moment, Pisces, this new home. It's going to bring you so much happiness because you are a free spirit. You are a mutable sign. You like to move and change and be your own person. Dream weaver. So this is about you calling it into reality. It says lucid dreams, create your own reality and escape. So what you dream is going to be what you create, Pisces. And as you manifest with the moon cycles, you're going to see so much of this house turn into exactly what you need it to be. It says resilience is your superpower, surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, adaptability, built for survival, intentional living, self-sufficient. Some of you are going to be living on like co-ops, and some of you are going to be living with other people. Maybe that's another reason why people don't understand this. Like you might be going from a really lavish home, like I saw in the Ten of Wands, and now you're like living in the country and people are like, what are you doing, Pisces? You know, but take it as it resonates. But you are resilient. You're building a new future for yourself. And your last card is you're tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. You have superseded that lack mindset. And now you live in an abundant mindset. That is why this gift is being given to you. That is why this opportunity is being made aware to you. And that is why you're going to be so happy, because the universe is literally co-conspiring with you. And you're tapped into the infinite flow. We know that there is abundance for all of us. And once you get out of those psychological programs that tell you you have to live like this and work a 9 to 5 and buy the house on the hill and the community that you can't afford, when you let go of all those projections, you can actually live a life that you want to. There is going to be such a shift, Pisces, when you move into this new home. But I love that first card. If you want peace, prepare for war. So there's going to be a little bit of a shakeup for some of you guys. If that tower hasn't already hit, you know, that could have been the war. But I love the card also, you don't own me. You are moving out of this feeling stuck, bound, trapped to somewhere that you live or to people that you live around. And this is a freedom of yourself into a more autonomous state. So Pisces, drop a house emoji in the comments if you are ready for this brand new home. I love you so much. I'm so excited for you. Please keep me updated about how things are going for you. And again, it's almost here. You're going to get that house. You're going to be okay. And you've got to let this little piece go. It's time to move forward. All right. Love you, Pisces. See you tomorrow.